What is up, everyone? Well, as you know, Bitcoin just blasted through 20,000, almost at low 19,000, and it's the weekend. So, what do I always say on the weekend? Watch out for shenanigans, and this is exactly right. So, let's take a quick look what the hell is going on. So, first of all, for the last few days, we've been just kind of hovering around 20,000 level, right? This the Now the weekend starts, meaning low liquidity, and you can see at 2 a.m. New York time, we blasted through it. So a huge order came in, a whale or whomever, uh, with a lot of firepower. And because it's thin liquidity, meaning less people are actively trading, probably a lot of those people took off their 20,000 uh, level bids because they're not doing anything on the weekend. They don't want to trade over the weekend. So when the book is thin, meaning less orders to protect the level, it takes less money to for a professional trader, meaning somebody with a huge wallet to push through uh, that barrier. So now, with that being said and done, what to expect next is the big question, correct? All right. Well, let's take a look. First of all, on the short term, I think we're getting very oversold because, as you can see, these are momentum indicators, and we're getting huge divergences. Divergences is just showing that the momentum is slowing while the price is falling. So this divergence is saying that the likelihood of a reversal are coming up, meaning now that we flushed out the 20,000 crowd, we can fully expect this thing to maybe, let me actually get some tools. Now that the 20,000 level is done, you can easily go to mid 20s and then start rolling over and then go back up, etc. But I think we're going to have this relief pullback now because a lot of people were very complacent with their shorts, with their longs, and now that the flush out happened, we might have a relief rally, and then once it starts turning around some resistance level, I highly suggest you guys sell it yet again. So let me actually see. Remove this. So something like this. I think this can happen by Monday. Why Monday? Well, because we still might be doing some God knows what on the thin liquidity uh, with this thing, but we are holding okay, right? So we had a flush out, but not a huge one. So this might have been just Three Arrow Capital finally getting liquidated completely, or somebody else smaller. So this is, I think this might be done for short term, and then we might get a pullback above 20,000 again, and then do sideways until Monday. So that's basically why a great example as to why you shouldn't trade on the weekends. Our algo, incidentally, was short all the way down from 27, as I was mentioning from my previous videos in my previous videos, and we just took profit at 19,700. So not bad. uh, anyway, so right now this is not looking good for the bears. I think there might need to be a relief rally for it to continue down. But let's zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to show you a little more. Remove this is hourly chart, so it doesn't mean much. So let's start with daily, and let me go to another. I don't want to delete all this. I just want to have a cleaner chart. There we go. All right. So we've been to analyze how bottoms are formed. We can actually take a look at the how tops are formed and go from there. So as you can see, for example, this peak right here, right? We had a divergence as well. We had the you can use our momentum or RSI. So you have this peak coinciding with this peak. This is a higher peak than this peak, but momentum has been waning, saying that we might be topping, and that's exactly what happened. So what's happening? Let's take a look at here. This one is a little trickier because this started to diverge all the way down from 40,000, and it went up to almost 70,000 from this peak. So there was a triple divergence. One, two, three, well, quadruple actually, quadruple divergence before it finally peaked. So it might take some time. That's why in my trading course I explained to you, do not rely solely on divergences, and often in the trending market, it will can mislead you greatly. So people who started to short somewhere here, I mean, you did have violent sell-offs from 60,000 to 40 to 43,000. So that's 17,000 points right here. So nothing to sneeze at. This is the daily chart. So let's take a look at what we're looking at right now. So right now on a daily, we do have a divergence from between this low and this low, a little one, not a lot. So you can, shit, come on. So this, as you can see, this low and this low on our side is this, and obviously this is lower, and this is pretty much on the same level or not far from it. So this is also, you can say that a little bit of a diversion, but it's still, I don't think it's still there. I don't think this is the bottom. Um, well, like I said, I think we might have short term bottom, meaning we can have a little rally to mid 20s and then back down. But I don't think this is the bottom, the flush out. So I think this is still in the making, and the maximum pain has not been achieved yet by any means. We still, I still think that, a lot of people are thinking, oh, now that we've crossed 20,000, that's it, it's done, it's over. And I think once those people will start getting stepped out around 10,000 or something like that, that's when it's gonna be really over. So unfortunately, I think that 15,000 is the next stop. 13, whatever this peak is. Let me see. Okay, no monthly chart. Let's see now. All right, here we go. I think that's the next stop. This range right here. So around somewhere around from 13 to 14,000. Yeah, so 14,000. I would say 14,000 is the is next in the cards, because as you see how this thing accelerated to the top side, and then it had a violent reversal and then another acceleration, right? Uh, this doesn't look like a huge acceleration yet. What it looks like is a head and shoulders that is still playing out. And as you can see, where are my mouse? So we can say that this is a shoulder, this is a head, and this is a tiny shoulder too, with a neckline going like this, right? We broke it, well, not just broke it in May, and now we're going down. So, yeah, so this is not bad, but this is not over yet, because look, when it sold off here, this one huge weekly, this is a weekly chart. This one weekly bar was followed by another weekly bar, and to the top side, same thing. A weekly bar followed by another weekly bar. We just got one big weekly bar, so to have another one, and the weekly hour side just crossed the oversold. But yeah, well, actually, this is the most oversold it's ever been RSI on Bitcoin. I think at least in, well, this is not a long enough chart. But anyway, there's definitely more room to go. So don't just be cowboying it up and buying the dip here. Wait for a reversal. Like I always explain, wait for price to confirm whatever your thesis is. So, for example, if you really want to buy, how would you do it for trading purposes? Well, buy the breakout here above 22,000. Once you have a breakout above 22,000, meaning it's clearing all the sell orders that are in this order block, once it clears it, well, you can expect it to go to this channel. Um, Let me actually move this correctly. You can expect it to retest the bottom of this order block here, or this trend line top, so channel top, so around 28,000. So there's from here to here, there's plenty of room to trade and to make money. But this thing, you can still keep going down, down, down till 14,000. So why buy it without any confirmation? But yes, the divergences are showing, uh, and I think we might start entering something like this sideways here, because this is what happened last time we had a huge divergence like this. See this low. Uh, my alarm is going off. My tennis game is in 30 minutes. I gotta run. I didn't expect this nonsense to happen. Obviously, this early in the morning on a Saturday. Anyway, just wanted to make a video, put it out. So here, this is the low, and you see that then it was kind of just sideways, or we're working this waterfall type of sell off. We needed to work it off. We just had another waterfall type of sell off. So I think there will be some sideways uh, action right now, some consolidation, and it's going to get ugly, messy, whippy. So just stay out of it. Let it play out. If you're long term, you can wait out a little bit more. For you aggressive types, sell the tops of this range. So maybe the trend line here, or those peaks right here, when you're going to start seeing that it's going sideways. Would I buy this right now? Probably not, because as you can see, we rallied off of what is it, 19,000, 18,700 on what's it name, on Binance. Jeez, okay. So we just rallied off it, but it's not. It's really anemic. So it's best to wait for it to sell rallies than to buy the dip for trading purposes here, and then. And then wait for, let's see, yeah, so we might start getting this megaphone formation here as well. In any case, don't buy it just yet. This is not enough evidence that anything is happening, because they can do one more dip, like I said, to 14,000, which will cause a lot more pain, um, and then it'll take off. So the divergence is there. So it's everybody's watching this. This is not the time to mortgage your house. This is the time to stay cautionary, and not take trades because you see some action happening. This is actually time to either wait now to be patient. Either wait for it to pull back up and then sell it, or wait till a major flush out till 14,000, um, and start looking for buys around that area. All right, hope it helps. It's Monday. It's a Monday. It's a Saturday early morning here, and so just wanted to make a video. Take a look at what's happening. Hope it helps. Enjoy.